Hey guys, I'm coming at you with another video. Sometimes you have to do it on the fly, sometimes you have to do it messy, and sometimes you got to be bold and brave. So that's what we're doing here. Um, I just wanted to talk about how some people get stuck in life. Um, do you ever wonder why you have a dream inside your heart, but you don't know how to actualize it? Maybe there's something inside of you that you haven't told anybody or just a few people. And you keep thinking about it, but life gets in the way, work gets in the way, and soon you feel unfulfilled because you know there's something that you need to express. Well, that this video is for you. That's what I've been feeling in my life for a while, and I just needed to be clear. At first, I just didn't know who I was as a person. Um, I knew kind of what I wanted, but it wasn't clear enough. And so I had to dig deep and find out what was inside of me and what I wanted to offer to the world. Some reasons that people get stuck is because they can't really define the vision that they have for themselves. Sometimes it's work, they procrastinate, they put it off, they say, look, I need to have realistic expectations by working hard, making money before they can actualize their dreams. Some people just don't have the confidence enough to really pursue and go after what they want. And so, my advice is to really take a look inside, right? Get quiet. Get quiet in your mind, silence your mind, take that time to reflect. Turn off social media because social media can be the biggest distraction. And just sit with yourself and visualize the person that you always wanted to be. What are they doing right now? What does their typical day look like? How do they spend their day? How do they wake up in the morning? What do they do in the afternoon? And how do they spend their evenings, right? And just be clear. One piece of advice that always made me wonder and I really didn't agree with until recently was you have to know yourself before you can move forward with your life. And I'm like, okay, know yourself. What does that mean? Know yourself. What if you don't know yourself, right? And then I realized that knowing yourself pretty much is choosing who you want to be. You have control over who you are, right? You are the creator. You are the creator of your own universe. And so you can't really rely on your current circumstances to dictate who you are. You need to choose who you are, right? And that might be through choosing who you want to be or, choosing what it is you want to aspire to be. But that's pretty much choosing who you are. So I would say, sit down, take some time to really figure that out and choose who you are going to be. How are you going to show up in the world? Some people need to really think about and do some shadow work on what are those persistent challenges that keep popping up. Maybe you have an idea to create your own business, but deep down inside, you're saying that you're not good enough, or you lack certain things, or your current circumstances don't allow it, or you're not smart enough. Do some shadow work. And what I mean by shadow work is what are those deep seated beliefs and feelings that you have about yourself? What is your self concept? What are the mindsets, those thoughts that always seem to follow you but hold you back, right? For me, it was about money. Oh, I can chase my dreams, but I need to have a proper job and make money first. Or, I want to go out and travel and see the world, but I need to buy a house first. I need some place to live. And then I thought it was me being practical and realistic about my life, but I've come to realize that I was just behaving in fear and behaving in the world of lack. I had this lack mentality that, if I don't do this first, then I won't have a solid foundation, or things won't work out for me, or what if I go broke, right? And I realized that I missed out on a lot of parts of my life because I was living in fear. Now, I'm not saying quit your job, go out willy nilly, and just do whatever you feel like it. But if you have a deep calling inside of you, that's the Creator telling you that there's something in life that you are meant to live. And so sometimes you have to look deep within and try to figure out, what are those shadow parts of yourself? What are those deep-seated fears? Maybe it was your childhood, your upbringing. Your mom once told you that money doesn't grow on trees, or you saw your parents struggling growing up, and so you are in survival mode all of the time. One other thing that I realize is that some people get stuck because they want to be realistic. They see the current circumstances around them and say, well, I can't do that right now because look at what I'm facing. They might see the money in their bank and say, hey, I only have $20 to my name. I can't do what I want to do. Or, my mom is sick, or my family is sick, or any circumstances that you have in your life that you may think is stopping you. But you have to realize that if the Creator, if God is giving you a dream, if God is really nudging something in your heart, that means that you have everything inside of you, everything that it takes to fulfill it, right? Everything that you need is right there inside of you right now to at least embark on your dream. And then the things that you don't have, either you will learn along the way, or the universe will put different people and situations in your path to help you to grow. And that's one thing that I've learned as well. So in another video, I'll tell you how I hit rock bottom and I was determined to pick myself back up and to pursue what I really love. That's what this channel is about. It's about my journey into pursuing the realization of the person that I strive to be, right? So it's becoming Bridget because I am becoming Bridget 2.0, the Bridget that I've always meant to be, and the person that inspires others through my life, whether it's the ups, the downs, the quirky, the interesting, all of that. So I want to share all of that with you guys, just to show you that, hey, regular people can do it too, right? Normal people can do it. And so I really want you to sit down with yourself, look at who you are, what are your limiting beliefs, and then take action, right? There's a book called Atomic Habits that I have been reading, and it just tells you that step by step, little actions, just like if you wanted to lose weight, even just showing up at the gym every day and not even going to lift a single weight or going on a treadmill, but just by showing up, you are taking action towards your dream. And little by little, those actions will increase and give you the confidence you need to actually fulfill your dreams and to stay on your course. And so I inspire anybody to read that book. Also, get some people around you to motivate you, whether it's friends, whether it's family. If you don't have friends or you can't talk to family, there's nobody for you to talk to, I would suggest seeking a counselor or a therapist. Money is tight sometimes. Money is tight. I know that everybody does not have access to a therapist, but what we do have access to is YouTube, because that's where you're watching me right now. So on YouTube, continue to watch videos like this, motivational videos, people who have been there and who have done that. Watch people who have shared their struggles, their journeys, so that you can gain inspiration and that they can be your virtual friends just in your mind, maybe, or maybe you can meet them in person, but at least you have voices in your ear telling you that it's okay to recognize where you are, and it's okay to push forward no matter what your current circumstances are. So I watch a lot of motivational videos a lot. I watch a lot of manifestation videos, and that has helped me a lot as well. So just keep pushing on your journey, and I'll be sure to share my journey with you all as well. So let me know what in the comments. Let me know what you are aspiring to achieve. What is inside of you that you think is stuck, you know? And what steps are you taking to get unstuck right now? If you like this video, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.